Go.
Okay, we've greased 9 by 13 inch pan. I'm
With
using
butter.
non-stick, I like it, but
With butter.
with butter. Now, I like to use parchment paper. It's just the way I like it. So, we have made our dough, let it rise once, and then we punched it down, and we let it rise the second time, and this is how it's gonna look like. It looks airy, it smells good, and this is how it is. So we have two ways of making it. If you want to measure it while you do it, you can, but I usually ballpark it. This is my dough, so I need to cut this dough into 12 pieces, and I'm gonna ballpark it because eventually it's gonna. So first you cut it in half, then you cut it in half again, and that will be 4 pieces, and each one of those you're gonna divide into 3 parts, and that's how you're gonna get 12 of them. Some of them might be a little bigger than the others, but eventually it's okay. So 12 parts each. So if you feel that, let's say this one is significantly smaller, you're gonna ballpark it and add from the ones that you think it's a little bigger. It's not a exact science. Yes, it's baking, it's exact science, but not when you make something like this. Okay, so how do we do it? We're gonna make any shapes we want, but this is how I do it. So you're gonna roll about, how many inches is this? It's about
9.
10 inches. 10 inches roll right like this, like a rope. Then you're gonna twist it and tuck it under, and it goes like this. This is how it's gonna be. We're gonna line it like that. So the rope is about 10 inches, and you're gonna twist it like this into a ball. It's gonna go like this. Same with the other two. You can make any shapes you like, but this is easy. But I'm gonna show you another shape at the end, just so you know. So you can make and put them on a separate tray and bake them separately. It doesn't have to be like this. I lately like this way, but you can also lay them into a straight baking dish and
Cookie
just
sheet.
make sure baking sheet, and make sure to leave some space in between if you're doing on a baking sheet, and going like this. Okay.
Go.
I promised that I'm gonna show you another way of making it. If you're doing on a separate sheets, you make a rope, then you touch the ends and you go like this, and it's like a 8 rope like this. Or you can make it another way of doing, twisting like this and going and pushing like this. This is another one. They're all different shapes. So now that it's all ready, we're gonna have it rise for one more time in a preheated oven for about 20 minutes before we could put egg wash and some sesame seeds and bake it. But first we need it to rise again because it's a yeast dough and it has to be okay. Cover with plastic wrap and let it preheat and rise one more time.